Alright then. Alright then, let's just go for it. Let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 permanents. Oh my goodness, and double triggers on every single one. Hello, welcome to a very exciting new video. Today we're looking at Atraxa Grand Unifier. She is the brand new Atraxa, which is so much more expensive than the previous one, but I really do think she's worth it. And once you put green in any colour combination, it doesn't really feel like 7 mana. This is essentially the same power level as Niv, Dead Niv, 5 colour Niv. When it comes in, look at the top 10. Put any guild cards into your hand as long as they're different colours. So when she comes in, you look at the top 10 as well, which is pretty much identical. And for each card type, you put one of those cards into your hand. So this is a lot better because you don't have to adhere to colour restrictions, just type restrictions. As long as you've got quite a few various types, it's fine. Average with this card, I'm hitting like 5 or 6 cards, which is just really, really crazy. And on top of that, you get Flying Vigilance, Death Touch, Lifelink, which is 3 to 4 hits, and you probably just win the game. So she's just an insane value engine. I didn't really want to make this, but I just want to see what the fuss was about, because I'm seeing her all over the queue. It's actually one of the trickiest decks I've had to make and refine, because there's so many directions. You could go Super Friends, you could go Flicker. This build is a bit more flickery, so got a lot more stuff which wants to abuse that. So the ultimate dream is we've got Panharmonicon, which doubles triggers. You've got Elish Norn, which doubles triggers, and you've got your Rock. So if you have these 3 out, that's an 8 times multiplier. So look forward to doing that. I originally had all the Praetors in here, but they didn't really synergize that well. So ultimately, I've been left with Elish Norn and Jin-Gitaxia's Progress Torrent, which copies your spells, which is really, really powerful. You want to have loads of ramp in here because you want to get to the high end as soon as you can. So you got the Llanowar Guild Goose, Elvish Mystic combos. You've got the Lotus Cobra, Arcane Signet, Coastal Heart, Mindstone, Ornithop Paradise. So all the low, cheap stuff, which I'm beginning to favour over time, because something I'm finding, if you play something that costs 3 or 4 to ramp and your opponent just kills it, that just wastes your whole turn. It just feels really bad. So not too many 3 mana rocks. Stuff of Completion is a really nice, powerful new one, because although it does use life, that life loss is mitigated by the 7 life you get from Atraxa. So for each turn Atraxa's out with this, you can basically do whatever you want. You can, I don't know, add mana, untap this, draw a card, and that's still only 6 mana. So pretty crazy. Once you start getting your favourite ETBs out, start flicking them with Soul Herder, it's going to be very hard to lose. You know, one thing I would advise is cast Atraxa only when your hand's empty. You do not want to cast this when you've got loads of cards in hands, because otherwise you're just going to waste it. One of the nicest win cons in the deck would be God Eternal Ronus, because it doubles power void creatures on board when it comes down. And if everything does manage to die, you can bring them all back with Eerie Ultimatum, or you can bring all your legends back with Primeval's Glorious Rebirth, which is pretty handy. It's not that many legends in here, but 7 mana to bring back just Atraxa by itself is already pretty good. So deck list will be in the description below. Make sure to check that out. And I hope you all enjoy Atraxa Grand Unifier. Opening goes first with Jetmir, so we're going to want to see some board wipes here. And we've once again been given a hand without any forests. So we're going to mulligan this. Yeah. Okay, this is slightly better. Opponents go first a hell of a lot against me. I don't know why the hell that is. Especially when I, using some decks like Atraxa, I have not been that successful because it's quite slow to get out. So you have to be conscious of that fact. Swing in. So Jetmir, I'm surprised I don't have 2 creatures out. Normally Jetmir players go 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures, slam Jetmir, swing in for lots, but 3 damage to each. Wow. Okay, that's why they didn't play any creatures. They were setting up that card. Alright, we'll go for a Triome and then just pass with the Fateful Absence up. That's really weird artwork. Someone's head being dunked into a bloody pit of rose waters. Mark Rosewater. Mark Rosewater. Okay. Okay, let's go for the Temple. Despark. Despark's fine because that can kill the Jetmir if we need to. But also we have the Harrow, so we probably won't be seeing this anyway if we go for the Harrow. Tender Shoot Dryad. Yeah, we're definitely going to go for this because then we're going to go for the Day of Judgment in the following turn. So what do we need? We need double white, really. I mean, we could even just kill the Tender Shoot here and then set up a future turn to have the board wipe. Yeah, that seems a bit better, actually. Because that would have only made a 1-1 and it doesn't feel like a great hit. Yeah, we want to hit more than that. Really. Yeah, we'll bait them out with Yellow Schnorn as well. They could have a removal spell here. 2 Scries. No thank you. We've already got so many lands. Massacre is pretty good in this matchup. Another board wipe. And the Elishnorn can survive the Massacre as well. So they don't kill the Elishnorn. Okay, they're going for this. Okay, well, we're going to have double triggers on the Atraxa. Wow. This is going to be a lot of cards. Holy moly. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to go for the Mirari's Wake, Soul Herder, Arcane. So Artifact, Creature, Enchantment, Land, Sorcery. Wow, that's just one hit there. I didn't realise this, but the game actually sorts these out for you in, like, this nice order. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty decent hits, to be fair. And this has got Vigilance, and it can still attack into 6 power and toughness. Do they block? They need to get... So they get 13 permanents here. They could deal 7 to any target. So... But they will sacrifice the Stensia Uprising, so let's see what they do here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, this is fine because we've got the Eerie Ultimatum, so actually what we should have done, we should have actually discarded all the good cards there. That was stupid. Although saying that, we've still got, like, look at all these lands. Yeah, that was definitely stupid. We could have just pretty much won the game next turn. Because imagine we discarded Wake, Soul Herder, Thassa, Massacre, and then, oh my god, that would have been crazy. So they need to play 3 more things. Or 2 more things, and then they get to 13. But if they kill the Atraxa, we can just recast it, eventually. Or we leave it in the graveyard and reanimate it with the Eerie. History of Benalia. So that goes to 12. Okay, so they don't care about the Uprising anymore. They began an Uprising, I need to quell it. Okay, fair. Maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. We do have aerial superiority as well, so... Oh, I think they're just going to quit, aren't they? We're not going to be able to see the... Okay, let's firstly swing over the top. Gain some life back. Cool. And then meet Hook for 3. And that's probably game over, to be honest. Wow. They had a pretty good field. And then we can finish up with a Soul Herder on the Atraxa to get more cards. So, pretty crazy. 2 triggers on the Atraxa on the re-entry as well. Holy moly, that is ridiculous. Artifact, creature, instant, land, planeswalker, sorcery. That's just 1 trigger. And here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, this isn't even the craziest part. The craziest part is when we go to discard. Choose the cards to keep. Oh, they've changed the way this works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a lot better of a system, isn't it? Because before you'd go and like discard 30 cards, and you have to pick each of them. But that's clever programming, wizards. Are they gonna stay around for this ultimatum? Display name. Very enigmatic. Alright then. Alright then, let's just go for it. Let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 permanents. Oh my goodness, and double triggers on every single one. What is happening here? We go first against Elish Norn. Okay. A bit risky, but I think we can get there. Because the Cold Steel Heart can tap for green. But I mean, you know, they can just blow up anything they want, so. Let's have a look. If we can cast Atraxa one time, we're probably golden. And that's why she's so powerful, is because she can just do silly stuff. But it's not even hard, you know, that's the thing. Black market connections. That is crazy. I don't want to go for the Loyal Warhound yet. It just feels like a bit of a waste. Mana Geode. I feel like if we exile that, they're going to quit. I don't really want them to do that. I want to see what happens, but... Oh, let's just go for the dog here. We're never going to have fewer lands than them, are we? They could easily just blow up the whole board with a farewell or something. Because they haven't really committed much themselves. Cathar's Crusade, no, they're not going to farewell once they've played that, that's for sure. Bish, bash, bosh. Let's go for Atraxa, because it's so powerful and it's going to have to be dealt with. Oh wow, what? They see the time warp, they might just quit from that, to be honest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's ludicrous. Really is a ludicrous set of cards there. 2 elves now. They are, because the elves are going to help us win, of course. Mortality Spear synergy with Atraxa, because if we gain life, this costs 2 mana. Board wipe? A board wipe would... Oh! Not seen this in a long time. Destroy. Create 2 knights. Destroy, destroy. Wowzers, okay. Let's think about this. Sure, let's get extra turn. Go over the top. What else can we do here? As if we need more mana. That's crazy. Let's get some more lands here. We've got 4 open. But I think I'm just going to leave the tie up to counter whatever they cast. Because they clearly have Elish Norn mana next turn. So they don't see a counter in our hand, so they probably don't think we have it. And there we go. That was quick. Very quick. Okay, let's see who has the better Atraxa deck then. I reckon turn 2 Black Market Connections is pretty good. But they could just kill the elf. And if they kill the elf, we're not going to get this, but oh well. Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh no, we don't have the black source. Okay. So, I guess we'll go for the Stomper here. That's still good. That's still good. So now we can get the black source that we needed anyway. Okay, fine. Yeah, there wasn't a way to do that because these all come untapped unless you have 2 or more other lands. Okay, fine. Oracle. I just don't like this card. People like frigging off over this, but I'm just not bothered at all. Ornithopter. So 4, 5, 6. We can literally go for Atraxa next turn. Unless they have a counter spell of some kind. Solve the equation. Oh no. It's going to be farewell or something, isn't it? Oh, how did I know? It's farewell. It's farewell. But they only have 4 mana. So we're going to get a whole turn of awesomeness. Oh, okay, so we could just get more lands out first. Or we could bank. Nah, let's just do this. We've got a turn to play with. It could be the bait of the century. They might already have another board wipe anyway, but I think we're going to be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah, wait. Choose up to 7. What's in yellow that's not? Oh, that's fine. I think that's fine. Discard 3. Guess we'll get rid of the tap land. And another land. And I think the Esper Sentinel. I don't think we're going to need to draw many more cards here. So even if they do wipe here, we still have a really good hand. Rusco. Oh, this is dirty players. So they got a farewell when they just played a Rusco. I think we might have them, you know. Well, we're definitely going to go for these modes, aren't we? Seeing as we're going to gain 7 this turn. So I don't think we can stop the farewell. Let's just go to attacks first. See what happens here. So they are going to block, but they didn't block with the Rusco, which is silly if they're going to use the farewell, right? Is that silly? I think for now, we'll just ramp as much as we can. Don't worry too much about... Yeah, because the thing is, if we kill any of their things, it just means that their farewell is better because it's fewer of their things that have been removed. They're not doing it. They're getting greedy, aren't they? Emergent Ultimatum. Oh, that's not good. That they could potentially just win next turn then. I don't like that. Why do they have to have Emergent Ultimatum? We don't use that because it's just a bit of an incel card. It's literally a 1-card combo. They didn't go for it. They didn't go for it. Okay, well, I'm actually super confused here. But surely the farewell is kind of rubbish in their hand now, because all they're doing is deploying more and more threats. Like, surely it's a bad choice. Okay, so we're going to hit with a 1-2 punch here. So if Teferi doesn't resolve, then we time warp. If Teferi resolves, then we time warp. Okay, fantastic. We're just going to time warp and win the game then. Unless they have a pact. Okay, GG's. That's what you get. You played Rusco. You played Rusco and I lose all respect. Sorry. Alright, opponent goes first with the old Thrun. Breaker of Silence. So Thrun got a bit of an upgrade. Indestructible in their turn. Can't be countered. Trample. Yeah, we'll keep this. This ramps us into the following spell. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good hand. Staff of Completion is kind of amazing when you have life gain because it can just do everything. Now, the issue is because we're playing against green, they probably have a lot of anti-artifact and enchantment spells, so that is the only downside. Questing Beast on turn 3 is not what you want to see, to be honest. This is why going first is so important here. Day of Judgment. Okay. Well, let's hope the staff survives then. If the staff doesn't survive, we are in trouble. We are in a lot of trouble. Because it's our only way to get a double white for the Day of Judgment. Okay. Just attacking with a questing beast. That's not suspicious at all. 5-mana Planeswalker or something? No, they're going to go for Thrun. Okay. So they legit have a really scarily good field here, but luckily we have the board wipe. And apparently a board wipe is just enough, but yeah, I mean that was 3 for 1, so kind of makes sense. Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.